The whole Schlep vs Roblox drama just keeps getting crazier, and a lot has happened since I last talked about it. Chris Hansen has actually stepped back in to support Schlep. The Louisiana case against Roblox is moving forward. Roblox put out their own statement along with a new video that literally feels AI generated, and that's still not all. New info came out saying that Roblox's chief safety officer, Matt Kaufman, was caught in condo games, which is crazy considering his position. But anyway, before I get into this whole thing, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and comment #FreeSchlep so more people find out what's happening. Let's start with Schlep, since he just made one of his biggest plays against Roblox so far. In my last video, I mentioned how he teamed up with not one but two major law firms, and now they've officially hit Roblox with a legal notice. The letter calls Roblox out for trying to shut him down while ignoring the serious issues of exploitation happening on their platform. The document lays out disturbing situations where very young players, even around 8 years old, were groomed and taken advantage of. Some of those victims are now filing lawsuits, saying Roblox turned a blind eye to it all while still promoting their site as a safe environment for kids. The letter even points out that Schlep's efforts have already led to actual arrests, but Roblox's reaction was to ban him and throw legal threats his way. And like I mentioned earlier, Chris Hansen, the face of To Catch a Predator, is stepping back in. He's teamed up with high-profile lawyers, multiple cases are active, and now one of the most recognizable names in busts is tied directly to this case. This isn't just some random YouTube drama anymore, it's way bigger than that.
You may have heard that my streaming crime network, True Blue, and I are investigating the exploitation of children on the popular gaming platform Roblox. Well, it's absolutely true, and we're deep into it. I've already interviewed law enforcement investigators and victims of this horrible activity. And we have some collaborators, some people who've been working in this space, including Schlep, who have committed to help us in this endeavor. Will Roblox actually say anything about it? Will it make any changes? We're going to do our best to hold them accountable. Stay tuned. We're working hard on this project.
Roblox is under fire from all sides, and it keeps building. On top of that, Louisiana just dropped a new update on their case against Roblox. The Attorney General's office released a short video calling them out, laying out the claims, and telling people to pay attention, saying Roblox completely failed to protect kids. The video came across really firm, clearly aiming to get the public's attention and put pressure on Roblox to act. And shortly after, Roblox did put out a response.
So they've chosen profits over child safety. It's basically open season for on this app. For this reason and all of the others that we've talked about today, Roblox is violating Louisiana law, and that's why we filed this lawsuit.
Roblox also put out another message earlier in the day, and it honestly deserves some attention. In it, they paint a picture of having strong safety measures, but the way they word it is misleading. They point out that most of their players are now over 13, but instead of using that as motivation to lock down the platform for younger kids, they twist it into sounding like Roblox isn't really a kid's space anymore. That basically shifts the blame off of them. On top of that, they boast about sending reports to the NCMEC, but they completely ignore the fact that inappropriate games and content slip through moderation constantly. Some stay up for hours, others for days, and we've even seen cases like Bathroom Simulator and Meat City remain accessible for months, even years. Now moving over to Roblox's official dev forum post about the lawsuit. It came directly from Matt Kaufman, their chief safety officer, the same guy who cashed out around $800,000 in stock right before Roblox banned Schlep. That timing says a lot on its own. Kaufman's post throws around a bunch of corporate phrases about new tools, more ways to report, and updated rules. But once you actually look at it, it's the same pattern Roblox always follows: play down the problem, promise some vague fixes, and act like progress is being made while nothing really changes. Kaufman makes it sound like the safety problems on Roblox are just a small issue. But people who actually use the platform know it's everywhere and it's been called out plenty of times. Brushing it off like that isn't just misleading, it shows Roblox still isn't taking it seriously. One of the most obvious contradictions in Kaufman's statement is the new rule requiring players to be ID verified and 17+ to access things like private rooms, clubs, or bathrooms. Roblox frames it like it's a huge safety upgrade, but even if you go along with their logic, it doesn't add up. In the US, the age of consent is 18, not 17. At the end of the day, 17-year-olds are still minors. Thinking that a bathroom roleplay or nightclub game suddenly becomes safe just because you set the age gate at 17 is ridiculous. All Roblox did was pick a random cutoff that still leaves underage players around the very content they claim to be fighting against. Even Creekcraft has spoken on how pointless this is, he said. Making them 17 plus doesn't solve the issue, 17-year-olds are still minors. Holy shit, just ban the damn games. Nobody wants to see games on the platform. The fact that the platform's own creators are pushing to have these games removed shows Roblox isn't in touch with its community at all. Roblox keeps pushing their AI moderation as the big solution. Take a look at this, Roblox's reply to the Louisiana AG lawsuit. Here's what they said: "We dedicate substantial resources to help detect and prevent inappropriate content and behavior. Our community standards set clear expectations for how to behave on Roblox and define restricted experiences. We have both advanced AI models together with large expertly trained team with thousands of members dedicated to protecting our users and monitoring 24/7 for inappropriate content." I'm not going to read all of it, but look at this part. For inappropriate content, our trust and safety team takes swift action typically within minutes to address violative material. Read that again, they're saying their team handles reports in minutes. And we all know that's pure nonsense. Roblox, seriously, this isn't helping anyone. Now, let's talk about the video they put on their official channel, Tech Talks, episode 28, Safety Update. The thing is 44 minutes long, with David Baszucki and a bunch of staff just sitting around, literally talking about nothing. Like, you watch it thinking maybe they're going to explain how they're actually fixing anything, and instead it's just people talking in circles. It feels like they just made this to look busy, not to actually show any results. Roblox keeps pushing their AI moderation as the big solution. Check this out, in August, they unveiled Roblox Sentinel, an open-source system powered by AI to supposedly catch serious problems on the platform. And the reactions were, let's just say the community isn't impressed. For example, YouTuber Chisel commented, "Roblox needs to shut the f*** up and stop lying." And many other YouTubers said the same thing. This video was so badly received that it actually has more dislikes than likes. Even crazier, some of the comments on it, like Schlep's comment, has more likes than the video itself, which is insane. Let me break it down real quick using a thread from a Twitter user named Snyder. He points out that Roblox put out this 1-hour video in response to the child safety issues on their platform. From Roblox claiming to have chat logs of vigilante groups circumventing proper forms of reporting, to the implied mentions of Schlep, it's a lot to get through. So here's the key stuff you actually need to know. So for the first tweet, Roblox Chief Safety Officer claims groups with David's wording implying they have anecdotal evidence on vigilante groups like Schlep. David looks clueless at 047 about the exact situation. Is he aware of the outcry around this issue? Seconds later, Roblox's Chief Safety Officer further elaborates, saying that catching without the direct permission of Roblox is now against Roblox's rules and could get you banned. The actions they were taking were putting our community at greater risk, in violation of their policy. David Baszucki, early in the video, starts speaking about his endorsement of the Take It Down Act. David Baszucki speaks a little uneasily in his video before the topic of vigilantes, even laughing nervously around the 15-second mark. Roblox claims that the video evidence collected by vigilantes such as at RealSchlep could be faked. They say that it's too complicated to verify the evidence. David Baszucki, CEO, warns that we don't know the full situation. Give us full transparency, that's the only way we can ever believe you after the reputation the Roblox platform has garnered. Roblox says they can't trust screenshots from off-platform. Their view is this: trust no one. Roblox claims they are doing 3 main actions to improve their moderation: investing more in partnerships, law enforcement groups, advisory organizations, etc. Becoming more proactive in open sourcing key technology such as their voice moderation model they previously open source. Trying to set a standard for what safe communication means. Roblox is rolling out bad scenes detection. If Roblox detects a bad scene in a server, it will shut down the server and inform everyone in it that it detected a violative behavior. Roblox is in talks about creating a community safety council, along with prioritizing reports from high-reputation users. This is apparently an effort to expand on Roblox actually listening to the community about bad actors on the platform, as well as inappropriate content in games. Roblox responds to the claims that the people who say, "How is this allowed on Roblox?" They say that if other platforms allow it, then that means that they are at a very high standard when it comes to their policy, and that it's ironic that covers the main stuff they focus on in the video. Of course, there's extra details if you want to watch the entire 45-minute clip yourself, but honestly, the whole thing is a mess. It's easy to see why viewers gave it way more dislikes than likes. Nobody found it useful. And honestly, this video just feels so fake, like it was made by AI. Also, David Baszucki shared it on his Twitter as well, and people immediately called out how off it is. Also, here's a quick list of some popular Roblox games that finally got banned. One of them is Dollhouse Roleplay, which is a really strange game where people meet up online and end up doing all kinds of weird stuff. The next one that got removed is Club Iris, which is another really strange Roblox game. And then, out of nowhere, just a few hours ago, David Baszucki's official Roblox account got banned too. Honestly, that was totally unexpected and has everyone talking. A few hours later, the account got put back. From what it looks like, Roblox's moderation system probably messed up. Tons of people went to David Baszucki's account and spammed reports, and the system just ended up banning it automatically. That's almost definitely what happened. Also, this is what Creekcraft said about this. About halfway through this video, and this feels like the most scripted PR corporate response Roblox has issued in a while. Some good updates, genuinely, but holy Roblox is out of touch with their community. Right now, a lot of Roblox players want Meep City to be removed. If you didn't know, Meep City is one of the biggest games on Roblox, and there's a lot of really strange stuff going on in there. Hopefully, Roblox actually takes it down soon. That's pretty much all the major updates from the past day. If you enjoyed this, make sure to like, subscribe, and don't forget to comment #FreeSchlep to help the video reach more people. And I'll see you soon because the news keeps coming.